I have an Air Force recruiting basic training story for you. This happened to me when I was in basic training in Lackland Air Force Base in 1962. During basic training, one of the things we had to do a day at a time was KP, Kitchen Police. Basically, it was washing dishes and taking care of the garbage. I drew a bad straw and I ended up on dump. Dump is where you take the trays and the dishes and you scrape all the thrown out leftover food down through the hole in this stainless steel counter into a garbage can. And this garbage was really slop. It was such a slop and such a mixture of uneaten food that the Air Force had a contract with a pig farmer to take this food so he could feed his pigs. The mealtime was over and I was finished scraping dishes, and my job was then to take this 32-gallon metal garbage can on a little four-wheel dolly and wheel it out to the garbage shed out in the parking area behind the dining hall. I'm wheeling this can out, and it's heavy, and the slop is like soup and water. It's just flopping around. Really disgusting stuff. And out there in formation was a new flight, they called it a flight, squad of recruits. There was about maybe 60 of them all lined up waiting to get into the dining hall. Still had their civilian clothes on. I didn't think nothing of it. I already had my issue of uniforms. And I'm wheeling this can out, and I'm trying to be real careful. And just as I get in between this lineup of new recruits and the garbage shed, the wheel on the dolly underneath the garbage truck can hits a little hole or a ridge or something, and the whole thing just plops right over, and this soupy garbage flows all over the pavement. And what am I supposed to do? Well, I go into where all the garbage is in the garbage shed, and I see some canned ham tin cans. So I take one of these empty cans and go out and get down on my hands and knees, and with my bare hands start scooping this sloppy, goofy garbage into the can so I could put it back into the trash can. And I'm doing this and kneeling in the crap. And these guys had just come into the Air Force. They started puking and bending over, and they were getting sick. And I just kept on scooping and scooping. It was funny to see them losing it, seeing this poor fellow airman scooping up the garbage with his bare hands. I'll never forget that. I hadn't thought about this story for 50 years, but it came to me the other day, and I says, I sure got to tell this on YouTube. It was funny. That's it for now. Goodbye. Well, I want to show you something here from yesterday, a couple of days ago. The leaves are really starting to fall here. I turned the camera around. I don't know how the focus is going to be, but this tree here is starting to yellow. And this one is still green. That one's turning. There's the one I did the other day when I talked about, what was it I talked about? I don't remember. Well, anyway, that one's almost done. It's a strange thing here in Tennessee, up on the plateau. We don't get that week of beautiful, vibrant colors. The leaves just die and fall off the trees. There's no color. no beauty. Just, okay, that's it. Goodbye.